This is Devin Champlin, and this is my video for my song, Find Me. In the firelight, through the weeping night, down to holes that you've dug before you might find it. Hold on. Past the muddy roots, the water in your boots, rocky knuckles across the wall, it's in there. Hold on. Open your window, let in all the morning light. Bust out the bird calls, see if they can take flight. Oh, my darling, hold on. Into unknown days, counting cigarettes, drive through towns that just tear your heart out, you find it. Hold on. Rivers with no name, hurt without the blame. Wave as strangers in passing vans, they're in there. Look out. Open the atlas and point to an empty space. Go there in real life. Look for your fingerprint. Stand at the gate while the party moves in and out. Wipe off your feet on the way to the afterlife. Find me, honey. Hold on. Peek into Pinyon, while mountain lions watch over you. Dry out your suitcase, crank up the phonograph, dance through the thrift store like lovers at Disneyland. Call to your darling from under the ocean's wave. Oh, my darling, hold on.
Magnifico.
Magnifico.
I've been on TV before.
When?
No, I was on the Bozo show when I was a kid.
Wait, what's that?
Oh, it's like a clown kids show in Chicago.
What the fuck? Wait, hold on. I want the story, bro.
Sure, we could talk about the Bozo show.
Yeah, that's how we started. How did the Bozo show happen?
Are we on? We're live?
Yeah, we
All right,
we chilling.
how did the Bozo show happen? Well, if anybody's from Chicago, they know, because the Bozo show is like, it's like Krusty the Clown, you know? It's like one of those kind of things. It's like, I think Krusty must be based off of Bozo, you know? But yeah, it's just like Bozo the Clown, kids in the audience, they have like a bucket game and prizes, and Yeah, it's a thing. But I was in Cub Scouts, and one of my Cub Scout leaders had you have to like get in line for put your name on a list and wait years, and then you get your tickets.
And you'd be lucky if you get there. Yeah.
But yeah, we were on TV. That was my first time on TV. This is number 2 because this is TV, right?
And we live, baby.
Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah. Bring on the clowns.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
I want to be on a clown show one day.
You just got to make your own reality. You can make a clown show.
You know what? Hey, let's do a clown episode of Shut Up and Listen. We're going to do that.
Don't do it.
No, don't do it. All right, but let's go ahead and get into this. Hi, my name is Chrvns. This is Shut Up and Listen. And today I'm here with one of the most legendary individuals in Bellingham, in the world. And I'm very honored to be sitting here because I got so many questions and I'm very curious to learn. But y'all make some noise for the one, the only motherfucking Devin Champlin, man. How you doing?
Thanks. Hey, good. How's it going?
Good. So for the people that don't know, I mean, I'm pretty sure everybody's gonna know, but for people that don't know, let's start there. Who is Devin Champlin?
Who?
And what do you do?
What do I do? I own a guitar shop. We're in it right now, and I play music and I hang out and walk around, drink coffee, and
It's a lovely life.
yeah, I'm lucky. I'm very lucky. Yeah. I think I'm the luckiest person alive sometimes.
I love
I'm very grateful. I mean that humbly, but I'm just, I'm very lucky. I do think so.
No, 100%. I feel like you gotta have gratitude for
Yeah.
I will say, all right. So I'm gonna just go ahead and do this because right before I was here, I was at a studio session with some homies, and they had said you got to know the lore, and the lore was basically how people open up a skate shop, right? To make like a safe space where everybody just kind of kick in, do that shit.
Yeah.
Is that like correct, or is this like word of mouth type shit? Is that how this all started?
For this shop?
Yeah.
I mean,
for like a safe place for like musicians to come hang out and things of that nature?
That's a big part of the vision. Yeah, I mean, I mean, I just wanted to open up a shop, that has that kind of feel. Like the kind of place that I like going to, which is a comfy place, and they do kick it. And sometimes I'm like, man, all right, it's been long enough, but no. But it's really great. Yeah, it's a community shop.
Oh yeah, I love that.
Yeah.
Because I know, I've had, over the years, so many people say, my shit's still getting fixed up at Champlin, I gotta go check on it or something. Things of that nature.
They're like, it's been there for like 2 months now. Yeah. That kind of.
Or no, they just got that one show coming up. I was like, I'm trying to get it back for this one, that type of thing.
Right.
And I've had a lot of friends that worked here, Mars.
Yeah?
Yeah, I know, it's only heard good things, so it's an honor to be here, man.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
But I wasn't too pretty. No, I said
we're gonna tear it apart.
We're gonna break it down, break by break.
This is a breaking investigative report behind the scenes of Champlin Guitars.
So what do you have to say?
Really doing? Where do they throw their fret wire that's spent? Turns out it's at the bottom of Whatcom Creek.
Shit.
Fish are dying. Champlin Guitars.
Crack the kicks. Fuck
damn, I didn't realize it was gonna be like this. What the hell?
Yeah, we got deep, bro.
Right. Get me out of here. Tearing off this mic. I'm out. Yeah.
Hell yeah, dog. All right, so going into creating a safe space, just have a spot to kick it. You're a musician yourself.
Yeah.
Over the fucking years, how many bands or like projects have you been a part of? Because I know everybody in Bellingham is usually part of like 6 bands at once.
Yeah, and everybody's played in everybody's band, but I've played in a lot of bands in Bellingham.
I guess in all. Let's go all. We're just gonna broaden that.
I mean, it feels like a lot, but maybe only like 12 in my life, maybe more, but
let's call it 20.
Maybe 20. That'd be pushing.
Even like side projects.
That'd be pushing. Yeah, side projects for sure. Yeah.
So what are some of like the top ones, or some, I wouldn't say like top to rank them, but like more of the memorable and like you've had like a lot of longevity with, because you're Sons of Rainier right now, and what are some of like the highlight ones?
Yeah, Sons of Rainier is like kind of current, still maybe gonna die any day project. Cause,
don't say that. I mean, y'all might be spread out, but like
everybody does. Everything does. It's all right. Yeah, but we were just everybody's spread out and stuff. But no, that project's still going good and feels really good. And, I was in a band called the Gallus Brothers. That was a duo with Lucas Hicks, the late great Lucas Hicks, and so we played for like 10 years or something, more than 10 years. That we played a lot in Bellingham, and the Shadies, like an old time band, played with for a long time. I don't know. Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
What was some of like the craziest shows that you had?
Well, I'm actually going to Alaska in a couple weeks, and
What part?
Southeast Juneau.
Okay, hell yeah.
But I played some crazy shows in Alaska.
You playing like Devil's Club or something?
No, I'm not playing anywhere. I'm just hanging out.
Oh, yeah, just kicking it.
But when I've been in Juneau, I played at the Alaskan Hotel mostly. Like the
Yo,
Alaskan
that place
Bar
is
Hotel.
sick.
Yeah,
I stayed there my first time there. I didn't
yeah.
realize there
Yeah,
was
yeah,
no
yeah.
what's it called? No room numbers. It was just the names of the ladies.
Oh, okay. I don't remember. Yeah, I believe
When
that,
you go, you go see it.
Yeah.
Instead of like numbers on the thing, it's
Right.
the actual names of the original ladies that ran those rooms.
Oh, yeah.
Pretty crazy.
Yeah. But yeah. No, I had some crazy times up there though. Just like nutty late nights.
Yeah.
Hard to talk about, but yeah.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah.
This shit I won't talk about on camera. Too. I get you.
Yeah.
But we do talk about rainbows, right?
We could talk about rainbows.
We talk about
Yeah.
Because I ain't gonna lie. All right. So for people out there, they don't know. We sent out like a preliminary like email where we asked like, do you have a particular story you might want to share? And hold on, fuck this. I'm gonna just go verbatim. And
Okay, that's
I'm gonna go
fair,
verbatim
that's
because
fair.
this shit is fucking great.
I wasn't sure, and
That was perfect.
So I just met you. I just met AJ, who's behind the camera, breaking the fourth wall.
What up, AJ?
Whatever. Bob's over there.
Shout out Bob.
I've known Bob for a long time, but anyway.
Yeah.
So I didn't really know what this was about. So I was just like, and I didn't know what you were asking. So I was like, well, I don't know. Maybe I want to talk about this.
That was honestly, it's perfect.
Yeah.
And I'm really excited about this. All right. So verbatim. Where's it at? God dang it. All right. What's at least one personal story you're willing to share? I'm pretty open. I did a lot of acid when I was 19, and after a multi-day trip, my vision has been permanently impaired. So I kind of see rainbows all the time. It's true. What the fuck?
It's true. I have rainbow vision.
So what does that mean?
Yeah,
I got so many questions.
So it's a real thing. And what's crazy is I recently just like heard of somebody else having this for the first time, and there's actually like a thing it's called.
Like HPPD or something.
That's
like that?
it. That's it.
I know. All right. So I know about this, and sometimes you have like the colorful spots and stuff.
Yeah.
Is that?
Yeah, but for me, it's like imagine like a TV screen with static,
Yeah.
Except the static is rainbow.
So it's just like.
And it's just over everything all the time.
Awesome.
Yeah.
That's pretty sick.
Yeah, but it was just like I remember because this was in Chicago and I was like at like a L train platform, just like standing there. And I'd been like, sober for a day or two or whatever, like I'd come down, you know what I mean? Like, and it was just kind of back to life. And I was like waiting for the train. I was like looking at the blue sky and it was just like speckled with kind of dirty rainbow speckles everywhere. And I was like, I wonder when that's going to stop, And it just never did. And I mean, it's true. And, so like I can see everything fine, but also it's kind of a trip. Sometimes it gets worse than others. Sometimes it actually really does bug me. Mostly I don't think about it.
You just kind of block it out.
But I did find out about this HPPD thing just recently, and it kind of blew my mind. And it actually made me like elated for like a week. I was just like, just to know that somebody could relate. And I even read that like there's like some treatments people have done with like different medications and stuff, which I don't take any meds, so I was just like, I'm probably not gonna do that, but it's cool to know that I guess I could. I don't know.
Yeah, but also it's not like inhibiting or, you know what I'm saying? So
it's there's nothing wrong with having rainbow vision.
Stay colorful out there, folks.
That's right.
Enjoy your life. The world is too black and white and gray, and sometimes you just bring some color out.
Yeah.
Bring some vibes.
Yeah. Makes guitar repair hard sometimes because I can't see what I'm doing. No, I'm just kidding. I can see everything just fine. I can see fine.
No, we're good. We're good, guys. We're good.
Don't worry if I'm working on your frets right now. They're fine.
And speaking of which, so you've been doing this about 25 years now, right? Guitar repair?
No, not quite that long, but Yeah, I went to school in 2006. And before that, I was like tinkering on stuff. So maybe 25 years. But yeah,
give or take.
But yeah, I've been doing it professionally for like maybe 10 or 15 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it all just started with you were you trying to do like customizations to your own things, or you just fucking shit up and gotta fix it?
Yeah, I had some broken instruments that I had to fix that I was, and I'm kind of a handy, hands-on kind of person, so I like to tinker with stuff, and so yeah, so I would mess with stuff, and I'm just I started making like cookie tin banjos and stuff. I was just like I just wanted to make stuff, and I don't know, and I like doing woodworking, and so yeah, just kind of kept doing it. Yeah.
Have you ever made one like you made a couple pieces from scratch?
Yeah, I've made a bunch of guitars from scratch. Yeah, that's what I was doing full time for a while. Yeah.
Oh shit.
Yeah. So there's a bunch of guitars out in the a bunch, like 70 maybe guitars that I've made.
That's solid though.
Yeah.
What the fuck? I didn't know this, bro. I'm like, shit.
But I don't do it now, so I just have the shop and just do repairs and do this. Yeah.
Oh yeah. And then I know this for me personally. Shout out everybody listening, but for me personally, what's up with this synthesizer expose? I seen on the wall.
Oh yeah. That's kind of goes along with like the community shop kind of thing. So that's just, we had a friend in here who he's just like a synth nerd, and he was like, oh, you gotta have some like modular synth stuff set up and have a thing, kind of like that. He's like, and that way people can learn about it. And I was like, well, you should come down and do it. And he's like, oh, okay, so he came down and like did his whole demo, and it was really fun. That was just like not even a month ago. And so then I've got some other friends who are like deep nerds into certain types of gear.
That patchwork goes crazy though.
Yeah, so I just started asking different people. I'm like, hey, do you want to do a thing? So we're just gonna have it rotating people. It's basically just like nerd, come down, explain your random ass setup. And then, and play some music, whatever, and then people can be like, wait, what is that thing? So, kind of demystify stuff. So instead 100%. Of somebody just seeing like a thing with a bunch of knobs and wires.
That can be very intimidating for sure.
Yeah. And then the other nerds who are they already know everything, hopefully they get inspired and learn some stuff too.
Or everybody start teaching each other shit.
Yeah, exactly.
And that is going to be on March 30th. And
March 30th, it's free.
It's free
right here.
Free 99. I'm gonna be there.
Yeah.
I'm trying to nerd out, dog.
Yeah.
Fuck yeah.
Good.
I got a couple things I do want to go over though. I can't miss this. All right, so we missed the section. Oh yeah, hold on. Shout out our sponsors, Menace Brewing.
Hey.
And good. Lost Giants. Support your local breweries. They create memories and great vibes for all of us. We'd like to give a special thanks to Lost Giants Cider Company, always providing us with our cider beverages and the best of the cider beverages. Visit Lost Giants Tap Room in the heart of Bellingham at 1200 Meter Avenue in the Haskell Business Center. It's just down the street from Lakeway Fred Meyer. Menace Brewing, located in the Fountain District, is where flavor is unleashed. It serves as a local hub of craft beer and community. Recognized as the neighborhood's premier soccer hangout, I love me some soccer. Menace Brewing isn't just a brewery, it's the go-to spot for sports action and local engagement. Visitors can catch the game, connect with fellow fans, and immerse themselves in the heart of the spirited community. Menace Brewing invites everyone to join them, where every visit feels like coming home. Experience Menace Brewing in Bellingham today. And welcome back. Alright. So, Binary Bob.
Yeah, I know Bob, yeah. Yeah, we go back a ways, but I haven't spent a ton of time at Binary, but yeah, Binary Recording Studio. I first did a thing out there for a movie, like...
Wait, what?
Well, I didn't do the movie. This guy, Brian Patterson, who's since passed away, but he made this short film. Just like a real short indie film kind of thing.
10 minutes something?
What's that?
Like a 10-minute film type thing?
Yeah, I think so, yeah. But, and somehow through somebody I knew, I got asked to play banjo on it because I was playing a lot of banjo at the time. So.
Oh, what?
Yeah. So that's how I first went out to Binary. And then my good buddy and longtime bandmate and musical co-conspirator, Andy Rick, he worked with Bob for a long time and just did stuff out at Binary a lot. So, so there's always been kind of connected
just crossing
there.
paths and whatnot.
Yeah, Sons of Rainier. We recorded some stuff out in the barn at Binary. When,
Wait, what?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Yeah. Have you been in the barn?
Yeah, I've been in the barn,
yeah.
but I've always wanted to see it in action.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
I think Andy kind of made that happen. He had a vision, so yeah.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So since you've been integrated with the music scene here in Bellingham for such some time.
Sure.
What would you say? Let's go like a 10-year difference, right? What have been some of the biggest changes that you've seen in the evolution of like how the music scene is going?
Right. It's going fucking great. I mean, I don't know.
So you've seen ups and downs?
I mean, it's
talk your shit, bro. Talk your
yeah.
shit.
Well, I mean, I'm not like a huge shit talker. I just think like, because people do complain and you hear people talk about like I know people my age, like I'm in my mid-40s, I know people my age who are like, oh, like, you know, music scene is, like, we used to do shows like this and that, and it was so cool, and now kids just don't even know, and I can't stand that kind of talk. I'm just like,
I've seen both sides of it. Yeah. So
I'm just like, you don't actually know. You don't know what kids are doing, and like whatever. It doesn't matter. It's like, you know.
But I guess just your perception of like what are the flavors that you're seeing? What are some of the biggest changes that you're seeing?
Changes. I mean, venues come and go. You know, but like, I don't know. Yeah, maybe like different genre styles or whatever get more popular. Or there's a scene like there would be like a big garage rock scene or a big metal scene, and then it disappears, and you're like, oh, there's only like 2 metalheads I know in town, and then or whatever, stuff like that you see come and go.
I feel like a big wave happens here, and then people go down south.
Is that yeah?
I don't know.
They all moved to Portland or what?
Like Portland or Seattle or something. Just like I feel like that's what happens a
Yeah.
lot, and then it kind of comes back, or like that's when a different yeah, you're right, a different subgenre will pop up.
Yeah, but I mean overall, like I have zero complaints about like the music scene. It's just like things just are what they are, and it's like in this town, I think it's great. You know, there's like a lot of opportunities to play places. There's always people playing, and having this shop has like given me like a kind of window into just stuff that's happening that I wouldn't know about otherwise. It's like it's kind of great because I get to kind of see what like a little bit of what everybody's up to, you know, because people come in and hang up a flyer for house shows or whatever and stuff where I'm like,
the house show
cool,
scene
you know?
is dope, man.
Yeah,
I
house
big
show
respect for those
scene,
kids, man.
exactly, yeah. So there's all kinds of stuff going on. I don't know, it's great. I'm just grateful I get to like still play and be part of anything and have what I do feel, you know, valid at all. That someone wants to listen is cool, you know. So yeah,
we all want to listen, man.
Yeah. Well, you know, but it's great. But then I just feel like there's so much stuff out there happening all the time.
Every time. If one Friday night, it's like 7 shows because everything
totally.
going.
Yeah, right. It's fucking great. Like that. Like I mean, there's so much happening. Yeah, and venues do close all the time, and other venues.
What's one venue you want to say RIP to?
Oh, I mean, a lot of them. I don't know. I mean, like the old Green Frog.
That's the one I was gonna say. Green Frog was the shit.
I mean, there's a ton of great old venues, but yeah, the Green Frog was a good one. I don't know. There was a lot. I mean, the 3B was like a really cool one.
Where was that one at?
That was like kind of right next door to where the Shakedown is. I think it's where Wise Buys is now, maybe. But just right on that block. There's a lot like the Shakedown, but different. But yeah, I don't know. There's been a bunch of great venues that have come and gone, you know. But yeah,
for sure.
Yeah.
Because I remember when Green Frog turned into Firefly, and it didn't feel the same for a minute. It was still cool.
I still like the Firefly.
I had a great time. I did a couple shows there too. That was a great time.
Yeah, same.
But Green Frog, Soul Nights on Thursdays, I think.
Oh yeah.
That shit. That was my bread and butter, bro.
Yeah. It's sad when things change, but you can't be too sad because everything is gonna change. Everything's always gonna change. Boundary Bay is closing. That's gonna be a whole.
Matter of fact, we need to go talk to Janet.
Well, you know, Ed and Janet, you know, bless them. I love those guys so much, you know, and they've done a ton for the community.
So much.
Yeah. So you know, I hope they just get some good rest and retirement time and hang out.
You know,
I know that their building's being sold, and they tried to. This is what I heard, and I don't think this is like private talk, but you know, their building's being sold. And what I heard is they tried to make an offer on it, and they got turned down, and so it's just like. So then they were like, well, I guess we're gonna retire. This is totally paraphrasing like third-hand story.
Don't quote this.
So don't quote me on that. Like Janet might be like, that's not what's happening. You know, I don't know, but. Anyway, I hope it's not too heartbreaking for Janet and Ed and people who are very close in the boundary thing. But there's a ton of people whose lives are tied up in that place. People have their jobs and just parts, community stuff and
summer
so,
series,
yeah,
everything, man.
Yeah, so I don't want to make light of it, but but yeah, it's a
sad thing.
It is what happens. Yeah.
Yeah, just like we did the Bayou goodbye.
Yeah, totally, yeah.
So I know you're right next to, speaking of venues and whatnot, right next to
Honeymoon. Yeah. Love the Honeymoon.
How do you guys work together often, or is it?
Yeah, I mean, sort of. Murphy and Anna, who own that place, have been amazing patrons of the arts. I think, kind of similarly to Janet and Ed at Boundary Bay. They just, they host so much music. I don't think they're not making a lot of money off hosting shows there all the time, and they do it and do it again.
It's for the people, bro.
It really is. It really is. And I love that place. It's so small and cozy. It always smells good, and the drinks are good. And I've played some amazing shows there. I've watched some amazing shows there.
Your favorite show you've ever seen there?
Favorite show I've ever seen there. That's a tough one. Jumping into my head right now is just when my friend Chris Acker came through town with Desiree Cannon and Dylan Earl, who I didn't know either of those folks before, and it just kind of blew me away. Yeah, it was just three songwriters, and it was just like just the right night, and just everything was good.
Especially when you get the perfect sunset while they're hitting like the perfect song.
Yeah.
Magenta Wave. I saw them playing.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah.
Oh no, phenomenal band, man. They're really fucking good. But I remember them just shredding, seeing the sunshine. Everything was turning pink. I was like, oh yeah, these guys are crazy.
Yeah,
cool. It was perfect.
Yeah. The scene, the alley thing. Love something in an alley. We got an alley shot. We're lucky.
That's what I'm saying. I did not realize it was back here for the longest.
Yeah.
Everybody always said, it's just downtown. I was like, okay. I had never seen it, and mind you, I host karaoke. I host karaoke down the street. And last Wednesday, I was kind of looking, I was like, oh shit. So Mark came over,
Yeah, we're kind of tucked away. It's great.
No, it's perfect. It's a nice little cut. I love it.
Yeah.
So I guess one thing I do want to ask about, because earlier when I was bringing up the band's playing at Buffalo. So for like touring acts that come through like Shakedown, Wild Buff, Blue Room, everywhere. How often is it that people like just come through here and?
Pretty often, yeah. I mean, not always like the big names, but sometimes, like when I first opened the shop, Lou Barlow from Dinosaur Jr. came in.
Shit.
I'd only been open for like a week or two or something like that. Like I'd like just opened, and he was, and I liked Dinosaur Jr. when I was in high school, so like I don't like follow them, so I didn't like recognize him or anything, but he's like in there poking around, asked me a couple questions, and he's like, oh yeah, my band's in town, blah blah blah, we're playing. I was like, cool, what's your band? He's like, Dinosaur Jr. And I was like, oh yeah. Cool, man. But he was great. He bought a guitar, and a bunch of people have come through though. People, I mean, it happens pretty often. Sometimes we do like quick fixes for people when they're on the road and they're like, my pickup's fritzing out or whatever, stuff like that.
Coming in clutch.
It's great.
You're saving for the people, bro.
Sometimes it works. Yeah. I'm always happy when it does. Yeah.
Did homie make the wall?
Huh?
Did he make the picture wall? Or was that not a thing yet?
That was before the picture wall. There's some heavy hitters on the wall for sure. But yeah.
I'm gonna have to make a couple purchases. I gotta get on that wall too.
Yeah,
bro.
you gotta get on the wall.
That's a legendary thing.
Yeah, we're going with the Wall of Fame. Yeah.
Oh man. So I guess right now what I would love to do is do like a little tour of the place.
Okay.
Just so to kind of show the people what's going on. And before we do the tour though, can I ask you? I want to ask you one last question.
Okay.
For the people out there, it doesn't have to be music related. It doesn't have to be. I don't give a fuck what it's about. Give them one piece of advice. One piece.
I mean, be kind to yourself and be kind to other people. It's so basic, I know, but I don't. What can I say? Just kindness. We could always use more kindness.
Makes the world easier.
I'm working on it. I get impatient sometimes, and I'm like, I was being rude to that guy, but yeah, just got to be kind. I don't know. That's my best advice.
That's perfect.
Yeah.
And then, do you have any shows coming up that people can catch you at?
Yeah, when is this soon airing?
Just go for it. We'll see.
Okay, I don't know. Yeah, I can't remember when I'm playing. Oh, uh-oh.
Yo.
Oh, we're closed. Sorry, man. I should have locked the door. I'm playing at Admiralty Lounge on April 22nd, which I don't know what night of the week that is, but I'm doing that, and then there's some other stuff, but that's the only thing I can think of in my brain right now.
We'll post the shows right here.
Yeah.
Yeah, catch them there. Hey, Devin, this has been dope.
You. Yeah.
Let's take a look around. There's some things I want to ask some questions about. That's for sure.
Yeah, let's take a look.
Hell yeah.
Cool.
Good. We'll be right back after these messages. Hey, music lovers. Want to be part of something bigger than just another music app? Check out Subjam. It's more than just streaming, it's a movement. Founded on the spirit of DIY and grassroots energy, Subjam is here to support music communities, promote free and open content, and help artists fill venues. You remember the episode where Jordan from Subjam came by and we went through the app? You gotta check it out ASAP. They're looking for passionate people like you to beta test their new iOS app and help shape the future of music. Join them by visiting subj.am/beta today. Let's make some noise together. Binary Recording Studio is a versatile space designed to cater to all music genres. And when I say all, I mean all. If you're into jazz, rock, hip-hop, or anything in between, Binary is equipped to bring your music to life. With the expert engineering and the best setup, my boy Bob, he can capture the essence of whatever you are wanting to create and bring it, just to reality. From there, book your session today, unleash your creativity at Binary Recording Studio. But for real, my boy Bob, he will not disappoint. And welcome back. So, what would you describe your style of music then?
My style of music? It's kind of like death metal mixed with... No, I don't know. I play like folk music. I don't know.
Okay.
I make up songs.
So yeah, let's check out
the
the
repair shop.
Let's see what's going on over here.
This is the repair shop. We've got a few people working here. Dave Doucette, this is his bench. This is a nice old 40s Martin he's working on. Everything he works on, he has in his vise. He's been doing the same way. Dave's been working on guitars for as long as I've been alive.
Damn.
Forrest works on this bench here. Bernard works on this bench, and here he is.
What up, Bernard?
Bernard Miller. He's silent today. And this is my bench over here, which has my little co-op dinner on it. And this is the workshop. This is where we fix stuff.
What's that usually utilized for?
It's a drill press. So just put a drill bit in here and yeah.
I'd be quiet.
Drilling. For drilling very straight holes, I guess.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What's some of the more challenging things that you guys have to work on when it comes to like the repairs?
Just like, I don't know. There's so much unique stuff. I mean, problem solving stuff, I guess. Because some stuff's like, we'll do a lot of repairs that we see every day, but it's the unusual stuff.
It's kind of like a puzzle you gotta put together. Basically.
Yeah, or just like a buzz. Sometimes there's like a mystery buzz in a guitar, and you check all the normal things, and it's none of that, and you're like, I took a whole guitar apart trying to find a buzz. For real. I took the back off, took the bridge off, took everything apart, put it all back together. I never even figured it out. But then it stopped buzzing when I put it back together. So
that was it.
I know. But
I got the whole process.
I never even knew what I did. Yeah. So who knows? But,
hell yeah.
Yeah.
No, I love it.
I spent a lot of time right here. So.
It's a lot of history right here.
Yeah, sure. Yeah.
What's up with these masks?
Oh, my friend carved that mask. Yeah, and gave it to me, so I hung it up there because I don't know, watches.
Play safe.
Yeah. Keeps make sure I'm busy. Yeah, the buffing wheel here, buff all the frets on this guy.
Oh yeah.
And yeah, I don't know.
I'm here for it.
Lots of projects, lots of stuff. Yeah, that's the repair shop.
That's the repair, baby. Let's get it fixed. Hell yeah. Wait, you got a fucking OP? No.
Oh yeah,
bro.
You need an OP1, $600.
Wait,
Cheers.
bro. I heard you do payment plans.
Sure, we do layaway. Yeah.
Oh shit! Wait. All right, what do we do? $200 down payment? How we looking?
Yeah. 30% down.
30% down?
Pay it
Oh
off in
shit!
60 days. Yeah.
Let's fucking go,
Yeah, you want to play
bro.
the OP1, man?
No, dog. No, I've
Yeah,
already
you
played.
know me.
Yeah, I've already played it. I just need to have one.
Yeah.
Oh shit! Yeah, I'm gonna definitely be back.
Awesome, man.
I didn't see this last week, bro.
Yeah. No, it just came in. Yeah. There's always stuff coming and going. Yeah.
Hell yeah!
Yeah.
So what do we have here?
This is mostly the electric guitars in here, and then synths and keyboards and various amps and pedals on this thing here, and a gumball machine that used to be full. We gave away a free guitar in there.
Oh,
I had like a little capsule that had like just
like
a piece of paper that said free guitar.
oh, that's sick.
Yeah, I mean, it was like a cheap guitar, but it was something, you know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's up with the? All right, so I do want to ask.
Yeah,
What's up with this Andromeda though?
Dynamic delay. Honestly, I have not messed with that pedal. So many things come in that I don't even like. I never even get a chance to see them because they come and go. So, you know, I've played on a lot of these, but a lot of these I don't know what they are. So, but yeah, some kind. It looks like a digital delay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah,
But
but
it looks like you get a little wonky with that joint.
yeah. It looks like it has some options.
So, you know, some flavors on there.
Come mess with it, you know.
Yeah.
That's what's fun, you know. I tell people who work here that I'm like, if it's slow, like pull out a pedal, pull something out, and just play it, like something that you don't know. That way
Yeah.
you get to know it and
Yeah, talk about it. Yeah.
have some fun, and then you can like tell people because people will ask, and then you at least you'll be like, well, I tried it, I didn't like it, or whatever, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, at least you have some info.
That's definitely a very common thing that I always heard though. Is yeah, man, I seen this thing in Champlin, and they next time it was fucking gone.
Right. That happens all the time. Things disappear. Yeah.
Man,
Yeah.
what we got back here, man?
This is kind of like office storage, and there is a workbench in here that, like this kind of little workbench where I got a couple kind of apprentices who use this bench, and then we just put things that are gluing up when they're not in here. But like
Just kinda let 'em
couple
sit.
times a week, there's people who work on this workbench. Otherwise, obviously, a lot of storage. These like go to guitars on the floor. These are like incoming and outgoing projects. And
Oh,
stuff.
nice.
Yeah, it's a lot.
That's-
There's always stuff coming and going.
I see the skateboards everywhere, bro.
Oh yeah,
What's good?
I skateboard. I used to skateboard a lot.
You still skate?
A little bit, yeah.
Let's play a game of skate sometime.
All right, I'm in. Yeah,
Let's do it.
I got some tricks.
Hell yeah. I'm gonna do a couple stretches and I'll be ready to
Yeah.
go. Hell yeah.
Got some records. Mostly my friend Jeremy stocks the records. And then some tapes. The Wall of Fame. Anybody who buys an instrument in here gets the option of getting their picture on the Wall of Fame. And definitely, this doesn't represent everybody, but it goes all the way around the corner.
Oh,
And
yeah.
There's been a lot of people who got stuff here, and yeah, it's sweet. I don't know. I love
love
looking
that.
at the wall. Yeah, it's fun.
For local musicians and whatnot, let's say they make a physical copy of something. Let's say they make a tape or a
Yeah, we have local
vinyl.
music. Yeah.
So they're able to just kind of get them stocked in here and everything.
Yeah, you know, if they bring it in, we're not like the most organized, so we don't like do like a whole bunch of consignment stuff. But
Yeah.
but for sure, like yeah, love
Just
that.
have-
I mean, we have like different local. This is like our friend Adam who brought his CDs in here when he released them. We're like, heck yeah, we'll hang them up here. But
Oh yeah. And also, I see we got a
I got my
the
own
man of the hour
hey, it happens, it happens.
right there, baby. That's sick, dude.
Yeah.
Hell yeah. Oh, so I'll definitely have to be coming back. I'm gonna have to put a couple vinyls in here if that's cool with you.
Oh, of course, yeah.
Yeah, we got a
please.
couple Black Noise ones. We want to just
Cool, great.
see what happens.
Yeah.
Yeah. I know?
See what happens. Yeah.
And then this
And
room.
mostly acoustic stuff in here. And yeah, this is like the echoey acoustic room.
Love it.
Yeah.
Where the fuck you get that?
Yeah.
1935, bro.
Yeah, I don't remember where I got it, but it was a total project when I got it. So I did a bunch of work on it and kind of restored it. But yeah, nice old National Trojan guitar.
Yeah, that's sick.
Yeah.
And I guess since we're around so many guitars, would you be so kind and maybe play something today? Would you be down for that?
I'll play something. Yeah.
Hell yeah.
Where should I do it? In here? Out there? Where?
What do you think, producer?
What do you think?
It's hot out here.
Out there?
Out there.
All right.
He said it's too boomy in here.
You just tell me when you're ready.
We're ready.
All right, shit. Here we go.
Why don't you say what the name of the song is? That'd be cool.
This song's called Eureka. To all my friends who I think of, and to the thoughts that we don't speak of, and to the fall that we're on the brink of, I hope we landed Eureka. You'd have to be a little crazy, or maybe scared, or just plain lazy, not to find this all amazing. As for me, I'm going guns blazing. To roll through different places, and I make new friends with the new faces, and then eventually there'd be no strangers, just a big town with shared dangers. Sometimes I dream and I believe it, and then I wake up but I still believe it, and it makes me wonder which part's the dreaming. Am I living or just believing?
Thank you.
Yeah. Fuck yeah. Thanks, dude.
Yeah.
Thanks again for tuning in to Shut Up and Listen. For more captivating content, including videos, articles, and everything music related, visit our website at shutupbham.com. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button wherever you get your podcasts, and join the conversation by following us at Shut Up and Listen Bham on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Shut Up and Listen is proudly produced by Rocket Soul and Binary Recording Studio. Stay tuned for more fantastic episodes.